All right, so we'll go back to this Wednesday night. Decided to go live for a bit. We'll see for how long or how short of a time. I'll go about this for about 2 hours, give or take, and then I have a bunch of stuff I need to watch and record tonight. And probably the next time I'll record will be Friday for whatever we have on Friday Night Lives. But hope everyone who sees this after the fact is having a good Wednesday night, good start to your July, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sadly, a lot of times I start these streams, I don't really have a whole lot of topics to talk about, so I just kind of talk to the chat and converse with them. Just the movie news. People are like, well, how come you're into movies, but you're not into movie news? Just so many times the movie news sucks, or it's stuff I'm just not interested in. So I could talk about, but it'd be like, who gives a shit type of mentality. Hey there, Alex. How are you doing? Hope you having a good Wednesday so far. But yeah, how you doing? So I just uploaded on my channel the stuff about Seth Rogen and Stallone. So I talked a bit about that. If you're interested, that video is up on the channel. Been uploaded a couple requests. Played Manhunt 2 again. That was a request to revisit Manhunt 2. I played a couple hours of that. So I've been editing that together. I have 3 parts so far. Been watching Magnum PI, Tom Selleck, and Columbo. Cool. For some reason, I never watched much of Magnum PI. Like, I know of the show, and I really like Tom Selleck, but just never got around to watching much Magnum PI, sadly. I've seen a couple bits of Columbo. I do like Columbo. I like Peter Falk as an actor. And Tom Selleck, I mean, I love Runaway. I wish that would get a physical release in the US, like a proper release. I mean, you get a Blu-ray that's overseas. I think you need a region. Well, I mean, I have a region-free Blu-ray player, but that deserves like a nice release in the US. It's a good, underrated film compared to some of these other movies that have come out. But yeah, I didn't really do a whole preamble of the stream because I didn't know if I was going to do one tonight or not. Marcus, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Yeah, but I didn't do like a setting it up for a stream tonight because again, I did not know if I was going to do a stream tonight, but had a couple hours to kill later. I'm going to watch a bunch of stuff for requests and go from there. So, hey there, Billy V. How are you doing? How's it going with you? Not sure if I've seen you on here before, Billy V, but nice to meet you. Unless you were on here before and there was a different username because now YouTube has the whole at stuff. Yeah, I know a lot of people have like topics and stuff, but I just Supergirl's bombing, big surprise. I could have told you that. In fact, I probably did say that in streams in the past that it was going to bomb. Sure, happy 4th of July to you too. I don't really have any plans for 4th of July, but okay, cool, Billy V. Thank you for watching. Chaz Flicks and Tropical Lighting. I am doing okay. How are you doing? Hey, Blair Warlock. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Squall. Leon Hart. Haven't seen you for a bit. Nice to see you again. You finally saw Terminator Genesis. That's sad because it's a painful movie. But yeah, Watched Congo a few days ago. Didn't mind the film. Yeah, I always enjoy the film. I think it's a fun adventure movie. I like the characters. I like a lot of the set pieces. Congo's a lot better than Supergirl, I'll tell you that. Alexander, hope you're doing well. Yeah, other than Seth Rogen being an idiot, talking shit about Stallone. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be in the chat a lot, but I know Sally, Danny Glover has talked that he does have Alzheimer's. I'm not surprised. There's a guy, I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but there's a guy on Facebook who talked about how he met Danny Glover. This is less than a year ago, and he said Danny Glover like wasn't all there. And I'm like, yeah, there's something up. So when Danny Glover mentioned that, I'm not surprised. I figured it'd be something like that. Hey there, Dante. Oh, that's cool, Alexander. Whose list did you watch? I Common Piece is my favorite as well. Atichi fan, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, again, I'm not surprised Danny Glover has Alzheimer's because, again, someone I know would message me on Facebook, and I forget what convention or something he had met him at, and said Danny Glover was kind of took him a while to talk, answer questions. So that did sound like it was an early set for that. So yeah, it's too bad. Too bad. I do wish years earlier someone would actually have sat him down and asked him succinctly about Predator 2 instead of just kind of these 30-second things you may find on YouTube. And nowadays, I mean, he's not going to remember much. He has Alzheimer's. Oh, Drew Reviews. Yeah, he's a good guy. Very cool. Oh, that's funny, Dante. I actually have a video, not about that topic, but it does mention that. I mean, what is it that they say? You don't buy digital media, you rent digital media. Digital media is all rentals. You don't truly own it. That's why it's great to have a physical copy. I look over here, I look over there, have something physical in your hands like this, and it's not going anywhere. It's in my hands. Unless you did emulators and run it that way, but still, that's unofficial. But it's best to have something physical like this because digital is, again, a glorified rental. Or you'll find it, it'll be altered like the French Connection or other stuff, Crocodile Dundee, and that's why physical is a very strong candidate to keep and manage and continue praising on that front. I've heard of that Vigilante film you mentioned, Citizen Vigilante. Yeah, I've heard of it, but it's Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll is a terrible director. I'm like, with all the stuff I keep hearing about, I'm like, do people forget Uwe Boll is Uwe Boll, a terrible director? I'm in like some of his documentaries, funny enough. If you look up the old Uwe Boll documentaries, I'm in at least one of them. Because one of my like old reviews from way, way back in the day, there's like a little collage of reviews people did of his films, and I appear in one of them. So if you watch an Uwe Boll documentary from years ago, I forget if I'm in both of them. I know I'm in at least one of them. Yeah, it's like for like 10 seconds, but it's like a couple people reviewing his films back in the day. Oh, you remember that? So, Attention fan, you can confirm that is something that happened. I forget which one because there's like two documentaries of Uwe Boll. I know Dead Pit, my friends Dead Pit, they're in maybe both of them. No, I think they're in one and I'm in the other, something like that. No, not the boxing match. No, it was they were having a collection of YouTube videos of people who shit on his movies, and I was in one of them. I did it for like 10 seconds. So I don't even know. I wonder if it's on YouTube. I'm kind of curious. Probably not. That's probably not something that would be on YouTube. Well, I don't know. Would it be this one? Let me double check real quick. Have to investigate now. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know, but I thought the whole thing was pretty funny. A collection tour? No, there's no point to a collection tour. I haven't really added much. They're all scattered around. They're not in a succinct manner, so it just wouldn't be worth doing a collection tour. The new Resident Evil will probably suck balls. I mean, and the sky is blue. I mean, there's really not much else to say about that. Jonathan, I don't care about the skeleton key. I don't remember daily squat about it. So yeah, there's really not a whole lot to say about it. Hey, Citizen333, hope you're doing well, man. How you doing? How's everything going with you? Yeah, I'm streaming for a little bit. I don't probably for a couple hours at least. Billy, I would choose. Both are good movies, but I would choose Demolition Man. Jack, sure. I guess you could make that comparison. Sure, why not? That's cool, Brad Couch. Good for you. Doing okay. Doing all right. Alexander, why do I have to answer your question? I don't have to answer every single question that comes in here, dude. I'll answer whatever I want. I feel like I'd answer it, dude. Yeah, I still have cats. The reason I'm treating you like that, Alexander, is that you kind of came off as a bit of an ass because I did not see your question because I was busy doing other stuff. I would have looked back and answered it, but you want to be kind of a dick. Oh, no problem, Sean Stanley. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very cool. Thank you for that, Sean Stanley. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. I appreciate that. Hey, Carson. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everything's going well for you. How you doing, Carson? Uh, no, I'm not going to do anything for 4th of July. There's not really a whole lot to do around here. I don't really partake in fireworks and stuff. I'm not really a guy that likes going out anyway, so I'll probably just stay in and relax and try to get some work done and such. But yeah, I don't really do anything that special. Nah, barbecue, nah, not really. Don't do anything with that nature. Hey, roll for number one. How you doing, man? How's it going with you? That's cool, a Tinchy fan. That's cool. Hope you enjoy. Fair Ninja Turtles not Raph, Mighty. It would be Mighty. I mean, I like basketball, but I haven't watched basketball in a long time. But yeah, I knew that they won because the way a lot of stuff was being destroyed in New York. That was like the story everywhere, which is just totally ridiculous. No, I did not see Dangerous Animals. No. Yeah, I've seen Sea of Love. I don't mind the film. I think the film's pretty decent. Good Al Pacino performance. Nice that John Goodman's in the film. But yeah, I don't mind Sea of Love. No, Brad, none in school. No. Best of Times. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. Well, I mean, you'd be bored of any genre because there's a lot of BS in them, but depends if you can find some of the gems in the bunch, whether it be shark movies, haunted house movies, whatever the case. I mean, like again, any subgenre you'd be bored with them, slasher films, etc. So again, just depends on if you can find those gems in the bunch. Is pretty much all with that. It's like everything else. Attention fan, I haven't seen the airport films in forever, so I don't remember much about the airport films. Just that like George Kennedy, I think was in all of them, but other than that, I don't remember much of any of them, to be honest. Favorite Black Sabbath song? Maybe I, I, under pressure. So maybe that one. No, 2026 has been a shitty year for movies so far. I don't have any quote favorite films. Nick, doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Gary Blow, haven't heard that music. What was more annoying, the new Scream films or Halloween films? I mean, they're equally annoying. I mean, they're annoying in different ways. So to me, they're equally annoying. They're franchises past their due. They're franchises I should stop. They're franchises that I don't need to see anymore. Nah, I don't watch soccer. That's a cool movie. Never played Red Dead 1. I've heard of it, of course. Never played Red Dead 1. Jack, I would choose Metallica. Ivan Hernandez, hello there. Hope you're doing well, man. How you doing? Not much of them, Alexander. Not much of them. I don't go out my way to listen to it. I'm going well, just relaxing, doing this live stream I'll do it for a few hours and then see where it goes. Yeah, I played Batman Begins for PS2. It was a fun game. I didn't mind it. Had some fun with it. But yeah, never played Red Dead 1. Jet, I guess Snoop Dogg. Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate that. Well, I don't really play games on Steam, but that's cool that there's sales on there and you got the Dishonored games. That's cool. Never played the Dishonored games. So I'll take your word for it. Never played Titanfall. Never played Titanfall and never played any of the Dishonored games. Great Brewer, hope you're doing well, man. The Vanishing, have not seen the film. Nope, haven't seen The Vanishing. That's cool. Yeah, I saw that movie TV. I mean, I like Body Snatchers. I like them when get you sucker. I don't really need them in 4K, but you know, at least those are movies I enjoy, and I don't mind them getting their due for releases. Nice school. I don't remember much of anything. No, I've never played Borderlands. I just know the terrible movie. You missed out on a lot. Well, yeah. PlayStation 3, I didn't play till Stoner Crazy Clips, actually. I don't know if he still watches, but Stoner Crazy Clips and his brother sent me a PS3. God, this was quite a few years ago now. It might have been 10 years ago, give or take. Something like, I mean, and then I was able to play Dead Space 2, and I was always grateful his generosity and kindness. I hope he's still around. Lady in White, I saw once. I thought it was meh. But I remember little about the movie, to be honest. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. Any video games you enjoy playing and want to replay it? I liked your first God of War game for PS. Well, thank you. I appreciate. I mean, there's a ton of games that I loved and would love to replay. I mean, just to name a couple, 24 the game I remember liking, just like PS2. 24 the game I remember liking. I'd like to replay that. Rise to Honor, Jet Li, Evil Dead, Fistful of Boomstick. I mean, that's just to name a couple. Silent 04, The Room. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, RoboCop Road City is better than RoboCop 3. They're shutting down the PS3 online store. I thought it was already shut down. Which movie did Christian Bale play Batman the best? I don't know. I didn't like his portrayal in any of them. No, I've never even heard of Riddle of Fire, so no one has requested that. I've never seen Auntie Lee's Beef Pies. The food or between her legs. Yeah, Christian Bale never liked his Batman. Yeah, I'm like, the PS3 store is still on. I figured it was gone long ago. I love Caruso. Always enjoyed Caruso. Yeah, he's doing conventions. It's a ton of money. I don't get autographs, so oh well. But I always enjoyed Caruso. I'm not into soccer, so I don't care who wins the World Cup. I don't give a shit about soccer, to be honest. People like it, that's cool. I don't give a shit about soccer. Never did. I mean, fuck, I don't even like Victory with Sylvester Stallone, and that had soccer. Yeah, Christian Bale, I liked in Ford versus Ferrari. I liked him in Equilibrium, among other stuff. The Machinist. Those are the films I prefer Christian Bale in. Fantastical Batman's better than realistic Batman. I'm fine with either. It just depends on the execution. Uh, sure, Dolph Goldust. That's fine. I mean, if it's like 2.5 hours worth of stuff, it's like take that, you know, like take that into consideration. But no, I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't care about tennis either. Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari was pretty good. I liked that one. In January 2028, PlayStation will no longer manufacture physical media discs. Movie TV, I'll get to when I can, man. I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I have a lot of stuff to get to. I'm doing what I can. You see, I'm uploading 3-4 videos a day. I can only do so much per day, as well as the real life stuff going on too. I mean, despite what people think, I'm not in the room recording and watching stuff 15 hours a day. What's it like to be in the Dead Pit universe? I mean, I've known the guys at Dead Pit for, well, I saw their stuff in 2006, 2007, and then probably 2008, 2009, I started first chatting with them on stuff. First, there was call-ins, their forum. They were nice enough to give me a shout out when I started making videos. And yeah. Now I get to do a show each week with them, so it's very cool. A lot of fun. So it's been a lot of fun so far. Well, Citizen, I try. Well, Drew B, I did a review of the film. You checked out the review to Just check out the review. It's fine, movie TV. I understand. Jack, I don't really have an answer to that question. I don't know. I don't have the answer to all the questions. Sometimes I just don't know. Fadi, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope everything's going well for you. Actually, I'm going to get this ceiling fan a little bit. Bear with me. There we go. Put up one more speed on the ceiling fan. Oh, well. I guess I always get paranoid of using the ceiling fan so much because I don't want it to die down. But then I'm like, well, it's going to die down sooner or later, and I'll just go through replacing it and stuff whenever that day comes. So it's kind of pointless. It's going to have to be on all the time anyway here in Texas. That's just how the ceiling fan's going to have to be. Too hot not to have it on. So yeah, fuck it. Ceiling fans just don't have to be on all the time. No, I'm not seeing Highwayman. No. Well, I mean, reboots and remakes are not a new thing. That's been a thing for a longest time. It's not just a new predicament. Who do you prefer, Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt? I mean, I like either one kind of evenly. I don't really have a preference. I don't really care who plays Batman. People are asking. I don't care who plays Batman. I mean, I'm intrigued by the new Batman film because I like the first one, but after that, if they took a break from Batman, I would not shed a tear because there's shitloads of Batman. There's a there's a new He-Man video game. It's like Turtles in Time size beat 'em up thing. That's right. It got delayed, didn't it? Does Yoga Hoses have a good cast? No, it does not. It's a shit cast. It's a shit movie. Hey, 6 feet down south. I'm doing okay. How you doing, man? Fuck Wonder Woman. Have you seen the cartoon Batman movie where he has a son? Yeah, isn't it called Son of Batman? I don't think I saw it. Some people say Batman isn't superhero because he has those powers. I would go, is there an argument really to give a shit about? Nothing, just like, is that really is that really something to argue about? Yeah, I've seen God reviewed it, Jack. Natalie Portman, Keira Knightley. I don't care either way. Yeah, movie, that's pretty crazy, yeah. The new He-Man game got delayed, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't know how long it got delayed for. I mean, did they even get another release date? Wish they made a Thundercats beat 'em up video game. Probably someone will one day. I mean, if they did it, if there's a Toxic Crusaders one and there's a He-Man one, there probably will be a Thundercats one day. Because one day they're going to do the movie Thundercats. I mean, yeah, He-Man didn't perform well, but that doesn't stop them from digging up old material. I just started like half an hour ago, Preminator. People argue with it a lot about it. I mean, Okay. John Bartho hates naps. I don't give a shit. Nothing. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, why do I give a shit? Have you played Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith? The playthrough's on the channel. In case you haven't seen it, there's a playthrough of that game on the channel for PS2. Steven Seagal has the much worse straight video career. Thank you, Psycho Hobo. Hope you're doing well. But I'm doing okay. Just going on. Yeah, Premiere, that was cool. I gave it a thumbs up. Yeah, it was a cool poster, Preminator. I mean, sometimes I debate. Oh, hey there, Jojo. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey there, Quiana. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, when TV shows end on a cliffhanger, that could be annoying because you're following the story for so long. You want some kind of finality and closure, but sometimes that's sadly how it goes. Hey there, Michael Matthews. I mean, I'm a big Van Damme fan, so that's fine. 6 Feet Down South, not lately, to be honest. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, I was debating on streaming tonight because, to be honest, these streams they don't really have much of an audience. Um, to especially compare with a lot of people, there's not really a lot that of an audience with these streams. But I'll do them whenever I have time or feel like it, I guess. Where's Dumbo and Bat 2? Hopefully never. Well, thank you, Psycho Hobo, the first super chat of the night. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I've heard about it. Someone was actually mentioning that earlier. And I didn't see the film. I guess people are just, have a bunch of political thoughts on it. I mean, it's Uwe Boll. He's a shitty director. So it feels like people are like judging the film whether they like it or not based on it's not woke or whatever shit. I'm like, well, is it a good movie or not? So I mean, it's Uwe Boll. He rarely makes a good film. I mean, who knows? Maybe he made a decent, all right film out of his ass. That'd be a nice surprise. But yeah, I mean, again, Uwe Boll's not really that great of a director, so I don't really have the highest hopes or of any positive nature with it. Yeah, Rampage and Assault on Wall Street are the only two you could give leeway for Uwe Boll for. The others, not so much. Is Nicholas Holt better than Jesse Eisenberg? Probably, yeah. Way the other turn to YouTube turn directors. I mean, the films they've done, I haven't been that impressed, but it doesn't really matter what I say. Obsession I thought was okay but overrated, but it made a bunch of money. I think that is an overrated film. People prop that film up to the 10th degree, and I'm like, I don't know why, but again, it's okay of a film, but people make it seem like it's the best fucking film of the century. I actually had a comment. This is the best horror film of the 21st century. And I'm like, then the 21st century fucking sucks. And that's the best horror film. But that's just me, I guess. So to me, it doesn't matter who becomes director. I just want movies worth the shit. I don't care if it's a porno director making it. Hell, porno director made. Hell, Wes Craven did a little bit of porn back in the day. He was a good director, so I don't care where you come from. I just make decent to good films, and of course that's subjective. Well, thank you, Quiana. Even if it's just us, I love your intimate live streams. Well, trust me, it'll always be just the group here, because that's just how it. That's sort of the ceiling for me. Nah, I don't think Wes Craven starred in it. I think he directed. I think him and like directors like him did that stuff back in the day. But thank you, Quiana. I do appreciate that. Thank you, man. Sally, not yet. Hey, Gone Hole. Oh, Gone Hole. It's been a while since I've heard from you. How you doing? Been a long time since I've heard from you. How are you doing? It's controversial because the hero is being white and taking revenge on migrant. Okay, but is it a good film? Is the action good? Is the acting good? Is it well edited or decently edited? I mean, okay, he's a vigilante, he's killing migrants. Okay, but is it a good film? It needs to be a good film, not just, oh, it's not woke. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm sick and tired of woke, not woke. I just want to be a decent fucking film. Jesus Christ. Evan Almighty, that sucked. Johnny Strong deserved more roles than Sherry Moon Zombie. Okay, I mean, those are two different fronts. I mean, Sherry Moon Zombie, her roles were because of her husband, Rob Zombie, got her those roles. So, yeah. I mean, you compare the apples to oranges, movie TV. Sherry Moon Zombie got those roles because Rob Zombie was her husband and gave her those roles. So, like, that's the reason that happened. It's not because of her. I saw Supergirl recently, even though it had a smidge of Guardian Galaxy, I still enjoyed it. Well, to Sally, I will admit I lied. I did see Supergirl. I was going to leave it as a surprise review because I did get requested that a long time ago by frame, but I did see it. So sorry, Sally. I was going to be surprised, but I haven't reviewed it yet, but I did see it. So sorry, Sal. I was going to make it a surprise, but Dark Gold just fucked up the surprise. No, I'm just fine. Rob Zombie, fuck Rob Zombie. His films suck. Evan Almighty sucks. Supergirl is a piece of shit film. It's a piece of shit film. It's a piece of shit movie. It fucking sucks dick. It sucks balls. Supergirl is super shitty. The original Supergirl was better. The original Supergirl was a better Supergirl movie than what we got. This film, the new Supergirl sucks dick. Teach their own. Well, that's fine, but it's a piece of shit film. The first fucking scene is Crypto the dog pissing on a newspaper with Superman's face on it. That's the first scene in the movie. Crypto comes and there's a newspaper of Superman. He pisses on Superman's face. That's literally the first scene in the movie. Fuck that movie. I have not seen the Backrooms, no. Why does his humor? And then like half the movie is going to the cantina scene from Star Wars. She's at a bar getting drunk is the cantina scene from Star Wars. She's on a space bus is the cantina scene from Star Wars. Shows his other bars, the cantina scene from Star Wars. Like there's 5 fucking cantinas from Star Wars in this movie. That's like most of the fucking scenes. Saw 3, I don't care about Saw 3. Sorry. Yule, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Yeah, Supergirl is super shit. If you want to see Supergirl piss while falling asleep on the toilet, if you want to see her puke, you want to see her get drunk, you want to see her being a bitch, you want to see the same type of CG action scenes that you've seen 50 times in superhero films. You want to see her not being a fucking hero, not putting the suit on till like 20 minutes left in the movie. See her look like the fucking feral kid from Road Warrior. You watch that film. Favorite Jim Carrey film? Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I've only seen one episode of Peacemaker, Gone Home. Did you watch the new Supergirl? No, I just imagined it. No, it's not the worst movie of the year. Because it's been a shitty year for movies. Hey there, Mark. Garbage Pail Kids movie sucks balls. But yeah, Supergirl is a super shitty film. The plot is fucking stupid. The plot is fucking lame. The plot is lame as fuck. The action's lame as fuck. Are there any movie franchises that you enjoy? It depends to an extent. I heard the new Supergirl was a punk rocker. She's a punk bitch. But yes, I mean franchises like the first 4 Indiana Jones, the first 4 Rambo films, and etc. There's a plot. Yeah, the plot is there's this girl whose parents got killed and sister got killed. She wants revenge on the guy. She beats Supergirl. Supergirl gets drunk all the time because she's a drunk bitch. And then Crypto gets hit with a dart and poisoned. Now, even though she could just take the fucking dog to a yellow sun and cure it, she doesn't. But someone goes, well, you can't move the dog. Well, you put the dog on something, you move the fucking thing with the dog on it. Because near the end of the film, she got hit like 5 times with the same dart and just went into the sun and healed. So why the fuck didn't she do it with the dog and heal the dog? But then the whole movie is her finding the antidote for the dog, where she just take the dog to yellow sun and fucking heal it anyway. Oh, they doubled down on the fact that Superman's dad sent him to conquer Earth. They doubled down on that shit. Just for some fucking reason. And Superman, when he appears like a bitch. Like a pussy-ass bitch. Stumbling over his words, barely talking to Supergirl while they're Skyping or whatever. How long until DC kicks James Gunn to the curb? Well, they're going to do the Man of Tomorrow because they love punishment. So I would say after that film, I would assume. Can anyone money you enough to review Game of Thrones, Matt? I mean, are you talking about a season, the whole show? Like, I mean, I don't know how much money are we talking about. I mean, there's always enough money. There's always enough money. I just don't know what that money would be because it'd be pretty high. Because I saw the first couple of episodes of season one. I wasn't a fan of Game of Thrones. It's not my kind of show. It's not my kind of material. How's it going, everyone? John, Carter, everybody, how's everyone going? A season? Well, again, I'm not really into Game of Thrones. I've seen bits of the first season. I'm not into that formula, that type of story, that fantasy realm, or how you want to call it. There's more to life than money. Yeah, we'll tell that to the. I mean, to me, I'll take the money. Drew B, I'll take the money. Trust me, with me, money would fix all the problems. That's where we differ. I'm still waiting for someone to ask for Sopranos season 3 review. Yeah, that never happened. I don't know. I mean, sadly, that just never happened. But, what can you do? And I didn't realize there's a Sopranos video game as well. Supergirl, Superwoman, it's actually something to do with the licensing. There's two specific characters, and one is one and one's the other, and they use both characters to, like, there's a certain legality to it. Like, there's two separate characters. One's called Supergirl. One is Lord of the Rings similar to Game of Thrones? I mean, I don't like Lord of the Rings, so I guess. I like Game of Thrones season 1 and 4, but the showrunners were hats once they ran out of source material. Yeah. I'm just not into that stuff. I mean, fantasy in general, unless it's something like Army of Darkness or Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Destroyer, I'm into that. But the Game of Thrones stuff, it just I was just bored with that world. So I mean, it'd have to be a shit ton of money to review a season. There's my answer: shit ton of money. I can't promise if I'd like it, but it'd be shit ton of money, then I would do it. So, Quiana, there's your answer: shit ton of money. Oh, thank you, Susan. That's kind of you. Spaceballs is super chat. That's another fucking sequel that's coming out. But I know I hate everything. Well, this year, in my opinion, has sucked. I mean, people do disagree, but I'm sorry. Obsession, I thought was okay. Carta, I don't even know how you feel about it. Other people, I mean, I know people love the film, and again, I thought the film was okay. I would give like 2.5 out of 5 stars. I just don't think it's the fucking, someone told me it was the best horror film of the 21st century. I'm like, teach their own. It's a crazy bitch. She did a good job as a crazy bitch, but it's a crazy bitch movie. Just like Alicia Silverstone was a crazy bitch. Rose McGowan was a crazy bitch. Glenn Close was a crazy bitch. There's a lot of crazy bitch movies. This was one of them. With a really stupid prop that somehow other people got this, and there's not wishes coming out of people's asses, like dinosaurs running down the road or purple people eaters running through malls and shit, but, with this popular item, but whatever. Obsession, yeah, the crazy bitch movie. But yeah, Spaceballs 2, I don't look forward to that. I think I've seen the trailer of the James Bond game, but I don't have the game. I know Silverwings, who's in the chat, he played the game, First Light. It's called First Light, not Red Light. But First Light. First Light. I haven't played the game. I don't have the game. I don't know if I'll get it. Dayline Forte, we'll see. I like the film, despite what Seth Rogen and his butt buddy says. Fuck Seth Rogen once again. Seth Rogen's a piece of shit. But Evil Dead Burn, I don't care. To me, the last Evil Dead film was Army of Darkness. I don't care about the remake. I don't care about Evil Dead. Rise, and I don't care about Evil Dead Burn. First Light is good, cool. I know people are mocking the game because they said, well, how come it doesn't do things like when you drive, people don't jump out of the way, people fall into the water and they just stay there dead. Like they're kind of knocking on how come it's not more advanced. Mel Brooks, yeah, it's a hunt, yeah. Yeah, every YouTube movie may last 6 months have been critical commercial success, except for Chris Stuckman. Well, that's one enjoyment they get out of it, at least. That's cool. Well, thank you, Michael Matthews. Thank you, Dre Brewer. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words, guys. Thank you. The Babysitter releases Silverstone. E-Money J23, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. These new Evil Dead movies suck. I mean, they made money or enough money. So that's why they got the new, well, 2 more coming out. Evil Dead Burn and Evil Dead Wrath. Enslaved was okay. If you check out the ending of that video, Andy T-shirt, the last one, I did my thoughts on it. Kill Bill, a Whole Bloody Affair. Yeah, that's cool. Shelby Oates was dog shit. Yeah, it was. People tell you differently, but I don't agree with those people. Shelby Oates was take 4 movies, put them together in a dishwasher, and eat a Shelby Oates. The Star Wars prequels, I don't really go back to rewatch. If I have to rewatch one of them, probably the first one, The Phantom Menace. Well, my favorite Evil Dead is Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. But I liked all 3 Evil Dead films. To me, there's only 3. Well, thank you, E-Money. I appreciate that. Sony will only do digital games. Yeah, someone said 2028. I'm not surprised. I mean, PlayStation, they got rid of all those movies because of the licensing. So all those people who thought they owned the movies, you don't own digital, you rent digital. People say you don't own digital, you rent it. And that's just more and more common to have more digital, which I don't know how I feel about that because I prefer something physical. I prefer something it's why I did not get the new Indiana Jones and the new Doom game. I liked Indiana Jones. I like to play the new PS5 game. I like Doom. I like to play Doom the Dark Ages, but I'm not comfortable buying a case that has nothing in it, even though it's physical. And that's not fucking physical. So that's bullshit. The new Robert Eggers film, I'll wait. I would gladly wait for a decade. Then maybe I'll be dead by then before it comes out. Is it true Nick Campbell's plan to produce Stream 7, 8? I mean, well, there is a Stream 7. They'll do Stream 10 if they feel like it. Yeah, it'd be Stream 8. Just Stream 7 just came out. Well, Stream 7, look how much money it made. That's why. They follow the money, like always. Tulsa King, I reviewed a couple episodes. I've only seen a couple. And the couple I saw, I liked. Evil Dead TV series. I can't get over the premise of Ash fucking up yet again. I know that's something he did a lot in Army of Darkness, but that among other stuff just bled the fuck on me too much that I'm like, everybody's dying because of him. And people go, well, that's Army of Darkness. Well, so you're saying they're repeating it. Why do you have to repeat the shit? There's some good creative set pieces. I will give it that. And Bruce Campbell does a good job. But the premise just bugged the fuck out of me. Hey there, Blu-ray Addict. Sorry I missed you. Yeah, I know about the new Blair Witch, which will bomb because you can't capture Blair Witch again. Blair Witch was a time capsule, and they don't understand that. I love the original Blair Witch Project, but it was a time capsule. People hate that film, and they don't give a shit about something new with Blair Witch. It will come out, it will bomb, just like the last one from 2016 bombed. Hey, Alien Gab, hope you're doing well. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate the kind thoughts. Thank you. And another special shout out to Psycho Hobo, Koyana, and Citizen333 for the super chats. Really kind of you guys. Thank you so much. It definitely helps keep the channel going. Thank you. I don't need a White Chicks 2. I didn't even like the first one. If the stream's freezing, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on. I may have to leave and come back. Because StreamYard does a lot of stupid stuff nowadays. It's lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. I'm not doing anything differently. See, when people say it's lagging, I can't tell because it doesn't show on my end, so I don't know what to do about it. Maybe if I leave and come back. Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging. I don't know. I'm gonna look up, is there anything? I'm not seeing anything that would be making me lag like that. It's like everything else in this place. Everything fucking sucks. Internet included sucks. The internet sucks. Everything about this fucking place sucks. I don't own a whole lot of posters. Leviathan over there, TMNT, Aliens. I have a couple others, but I don't have the things for them to put them in there. So they're rolled up. Buying these are just a bit too expendy right now. Just frustrating. Just frustrating is all. I don't know, just a lot of things frustrate me lately. Just how it goes. No, I never played System Shock, no. I would like to build up more of an audience for these streams, but no matter what I do, I can't do it. And it seems like everybody else is doing it other than me. I just never know what I'm doing wrong with that. And it's like I'm limited in my capabilities. Like Planet CHH and Mid-Level Media and Pizzout, those guys are killing it with their streams. Seemingly no matter what I do, I only reach a certain ceiling. Maybe it's just my personality, that's all. And my limited shit I could do out here in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes it gets frustrating, that's all. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. I'm not going to lie. And that's just how it is. It's just how it's going to have to be. I'm not going to sugarcoat and lie about shit. They don't. I'm not saying they do that, but just, I don't know. I'm a very blunt guy, and people take that the wrong way. But oh well. Fuck it. That's just the way it is. Yeah, movie TV, we talked about that earlier, yeah. Slayer, I haven't listened to much of their stuff, to be honest. I didn't grow with much of their stuff compared to other bands back in the day. What Umbrella TMNT box set? I don't know anything about it. I mean, is there actually anything going to be new with it? If not, then what's the point? I already have a box set of Ninja Turtles. Like, that's my question. Why would I get the box set of from Umbrella when I already have the Arrow Video box set of Ninja Turtles? Like, what would be the point? I like Megadeth. Megadeth, I do not mind. But yeah, I did hear about Danny Glover. Very sad, but I'm not surprised. I talked about this earlier, but there's someone I know who saw him like a year or so ago, and he mentioned how Danny Glover was a lot slower and a lot more took longer to answer questions and such. So yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Umbrella has one too. Well, again, what would be the point of me getting that when I already have the one from Arrow Video? That one really makes sense, you know? I don't know about that premiere. I don't know. I think so, yeah. That's cool movie TV. Haven't heard of the film Killers on Wheels. Sorry, never heard of the film. No, I've not seen Booty Boy with Martha Costas. No, I've not seen Booty Boy. No premiere. Just gotta eat the loss. So it's fine. It's just how it's been lately. That's just my luck lately. Just been my luck lately. Favorite Tom Cruise movies, Edge of Tomorrow and Collateral would be my two favorites of his. Well, 6 feet down south, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I like Tales from the Hood. That's a fun anthology. I always enjoy that one. A lot of good stories in that one. I missed it. What happened? What happened with what? Hey, how's it going, Uncle Bill? How you doing, man? Not much has happened. Just my internet being shitty, lagging for some reason, not knowing how to fix it and stuff. But how's it going, Uncle Bill? Jin, hello there. How's it going? I mean, Oh, I don't know. Like people were saying that the video was lagging and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably the internet just being shitty. Nah, it just that's just how it's been lately with stuff. From time to time, I kind of wonder if I should keep streaming stuff because I don't know, I just never really have a big audience, and I don't know, it sounds weird. I just always seem like I'm a failure at it. Because I see like guys like Plan CHH and Pizzow and Mid Level Media, these guys are just killing it. You guys are killing it. To me, I mean, I'm lucky if I get 40 people in here, and I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do or how I change it, I always have some ceiling, and I don't know. It's just something I need to stop bitching about, is all. Maybe it's just me, how I talk. Oh well. I just gotta get out of my headspace. That's all. I think it's just a bunch of things not to get into. I just need to get out of my headspace. It's probably one of the other reasons I was streaming. Yeah, better than zero. Yeah, that's true. I just need to get out of my headspace. That's all. Just a lot of stuff not getting into. So, but anyway, to move on. Just me did stuck in the space I just need to push out of. But yeah, I did see Supergirl. That review will be coming soon. That was a piece of shit film. Hey, Jonathan Warden, I'm sorry I haven't gotten to your request soon. We'll get to them as soon as I can, but I hope you're doing well, man. That's all. Well, thank you, Jin Jin. Oh, thank you, Uncle Bill. No, I just think this is just how you have to. There's a wise man once said you have to. Well, if I remember what the fuck he said, a man's got to know his limitations. I'm just going to be the guy that's always going to be a certain level and not higher, and I should be happy with that. So, I mean, I've been doing this for a while. All these guys are like surpassing me. I mean, you've seen it, like Garrett, Born to Be Rad, Planet CHH, Pizzow. All those guys are just up and beyond. I just have to shut up and just be happy with what this is. So I'm just never going to be the most likable guy. Maybe I'm too blunt. Maybe I'm just too harsh, but I'm not going to change. So just gotta get over it and move on from it. That's all. But anyway, to get off that lame topic, Supergirl, I did see it was a piece of shit. Horrible fucking film. I mean, the first scene is Crypto the dog just pissing on a newspaper with Superman's face on it. So right from the get-go, I knew it'd be such a good movie. And it wasn't. Well, the guys at Deadpit are kind enough to have me on the streams on Fridays. I'm like, I don't bring any audience to those streams because we do like the share stream. I have like 3 people in the chat. I'm like, wow, I really brought something to Deadpit streams, didn't I? As if people getting pissed at them because I'm on it. So, wow, thank God I'm helping Deadpit. I brought 3 people to the stream. Thank God. I wish I could bring more worth to. Like the guys at Dip has always been cool and kind with me. I just wish I could bring more worth to the stuff. Is all. Yeah, that's true. I exactly. Why and small goals. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, man. That's a good way to look at it. Sorry that I'm being such a pessimistic guy today. It's just a lot of stuff in the real world I won't get into because That's never what you're here for, and it's with everybody. I think everybody in the stream is going through it, so we're all in the same boat. So just fuck it. Just take it day by day. That's all we can do. Just take it day by day. And thank you, BA. I appreciate that. Thank you for streaming tonight and for your reviews. Well, thank you for the kind words, BA. I mean, those three are really good guys, though. They're really nice, good guys. Check them out. Really good guys. But thank you, BA. I appreciate that. I just never have any interesting topics for stream, so I just talk to the chat because I don't want to ignore the chat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Just found out my dad's pancreatic cancer last week, the day after Father's Day. We all got a lot going, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Well, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. I'm definitely wishing your dad the best, man. Definitely a shout out to you and your dad. Wish him the best. Toast to him. I'm not sure what his first name is. If you don't want to mention that, I understand. But shout out to him, man. I mean, hell, I look at it this way. My favorite. Oh, I'm very sorry, Uncle Bill, you went through that. I'm very sorry, man. But I look at it this way. You know, people in the chat, they talk with each other. They seem to know each other. And I mean, some of my favorite people, even like John Carpenter, they never had the audience they, I don't deserve one, but they didn't have the audience they deserve. So Superman said it was better than Supergirl. I'll put it that way. Well, I think it's okay to be hard on yourself because it forgoes you being an ego. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of people out there that have like egos with YouTube, that have egos with they think they know better. I'm sure even the horror community, I'm sure even Uncle Bill, by the way, I loved your rant on like the people that stole from you. I bet some of them have egos which they don't deserve because they didn't bring a whole lot to the table. And I know you don't name them because, it's a lot of drama stuff. But yeah, there's people that stole a lot from Dead Pit and other people. Who knows? Maybe they stole from me and I don't even know it. But yeah, there's people that have egos and they just it's best to look at from the other side of the corner. That's all. It's best to humble yourself because someone else will humble it for you. I think maybe that's in the back of my head. It's like if you don't humble yourself, someone's going to humble it the fuck for you. Angry Joe. Well, if people know who that is, yeah, he fucking. Oh, by the way, hi there, Jen Jen. Have you been on here before? I don't recognize you, Jen Jen. And hey there, Sloan. I saw you. Sorry I missed you. Hope you're doing well, ma'am. But Jen Jen, how are you doing? Have you been on here before? I haven't seen it. Noticed. But yes, I did see Supergirl, and that was a piece of shit. I mean, it was a piece of shit. Oh, Dead Pit. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry I missed you. Is that a picture of you? So are you a lady? I say that because I'm always surprised that a lady would watch these videos. Like Sloan and Quiana are also ladies, and I'm like, I don't know why any lady would watch one of these streams where I always talk about fuck this movie, it sucks my dick, and talking about my dick or something all the time and stuff. So I'm like, but yeah, Uncle Bill, if you have any questions about Supergirl, feel free to let me know. Or if anyone has questions about Supergirl, let me know. I'll do a review soon for it. But if anyone again has questions Supergirl, let me know and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Ladies love these streams. Well, as long as not the water kind. Water sports. That's a different stream. Those are different kinds of streams. Ones that Mark will partake in Germany. Yeah, she asked about the last time. Well, see, there you go. That's where my mind is. I don't remember shit I did last week, Jen. So forgive me. I don't remember shit I did last week. So that's where my mind. I just have a hard time remembering shit in the past year or two. So I don't know why. Like names. That's why like reviews I have to write names down because it's hard for me to remember names. It did not used to be the case with that, but okay, so thank you. So what are your questions on Supergirl then? The music sucked. They didn't even have good music. The acting wasn't all that. Hey there, Josh. Hope you're doing well. Who is OGP Preminator? Any redeeming qualities? It ended. You know, it's all. I don't have to watch it again. That's the redeeming quality. It's over. No, not to me. It was worse than Superman. It was as bad as like the Marvels. The first scene is Crypto the dog pissing on a newspaper with Superman's face on it. You get to see Supergirl puke. You get to see her piss. You get to see her go to a toilet, hear her piss, and almost fall asleep. Jason Momoa is in it, and he's in like 4 scenes, 15 minutes. Well, Crypto, he gets shot with a poison dart, so most of the film he's out of it because then Supergirl's got to deal with this other teenage girl. It's one of those movies where the girl gets with a teenage girl. Oh, hey there, Anthony. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm just bitching about Supergirl. How's it going, Anthony? From Let's Talk Resident Evil. Now I'm talking shit about crypto, the non-currency. Where I just the first scene in the movie is Superman get pissed on in the face on the newspaper. If you only see Supergirl piss and sleep and almost fall asleep while pissing. Half the movie is rip-off scenes of the cantina in Star Wars. She gets drunk at a bar that's like a cantina from Star Wars. She arm wrestles someone and breaks their arm in another bar that's like Star Wars. She's on a space bus and Seth fucking Rogen's in it in a tiny alien. I want to tip that alien and stick up someone's ass. Great Seth, remind me of Seth Rogen's dumbass after the shit he said about Stallone. By the way, Uncle Bill, I will be bringing it up on Friday. I have to. I gotta bring up Seth Rogen. I don't know if you heard the Seth Rogen thing about Stallone. I have to bring that up. Real quick, like, thank you, Joe. Hey, man, how do you feel the future James Gunn's DCU is one and done now after the Backlash of Supergirl got this past opening weekend? Well, it bombed. It made $37 million opening weekend. It's supposed to make $400 million to break even. Now Warner Brothers is saying if it's $300 million, we'll be happy. which is bullshit because that means you lost money. I think they will force out Man of Tomorrow because they are stupid, and that's why they're getting sold to whoever the fuck buys them. They don't do Man of Tomorrow because they don't know to learn from their losses, and James Gunn fucked up badly. James Gunn fucked up badly. Hey there, Sadie. Hope you're doing well. James Gunn's an idiot. I don't know if you were in here before, Joe, but I was talking about Supergirl. I saw it. The first scene is Crypto the dog pissing on a paper with Superman's face on it. There's a teenage girl named Ruthie, and her parents die. And they chase this guy as crew of people who look like the guy looks like he got diamonds in his face or something. And then Supergirl is drunk, and she's a drunk bitch, and she's an annoying bitch, and goes with this girl, and then they go from planet to planet. All the planets look the same. All the planets look like remnants of the Road Warrior, only shitty. Everywhere they go to looks like a ripoff of the Star Wars Cantina bar. Variety of aliens. They go on a space bus where a bunch of space lesbians. It's three aliens that might as well be lesbians. So space lesbians, pirate space lesbians take over the bus, and then instead of using her powers, she steals this teleportation thing to teleport and have this shitty action scene, while there's a bus driver with a little alien this big, and the little alien is voiced by Seth Rogen, who's a cocksucker. And the reason Supergirl joins is because her dog gets hit with a poison dart with, I guess, kryptonite in it. Now, I still don't understand why the fuck she cannot take the dog, go to a yellow sun, tears the dog, and it'd be fine. And if they go, I don't think he does the Seth Rogen laugh, but to be honest, anytime he talked, it was like white noise. I did not listen to him because it would make my other ear deaf. This ear already fucked up. I'm not making this ear fucked up by listening to Seth Rogen's dumbass. His voice sucks. He sucks. Yeah, frame by frame, you requested it. You very, very early. I saw Supergirl because you sent the request months ago, and I'm going in order, and that came up. And Supergirl is shit. It's super shitty. Again, if you've seen the film, why the fuck does she not just fly the dog to a yellow sun, which would cure it because it's Kryptonian, and then there'd be no fucking movie? Well, you can't move it. Then put on a fucking rock, put on something, fly to a sun, and it heals. Because she gets hit with 3 of these motherfuckers to poison herself, and all she does is go to the sun, she's healed, and then she's fine. She only puts on the costume 20 minutes left of the movie. You know, the Supergirl costume? 20 minutes of the movie is left when she puts on the costume. And then what's funny is that she gives a speech to the girl about don't kill people, don't kill people, don't kill people. Then when the girl leaves, she kills the guy. So Supergirl kills people after giving a speech to the other teenage girl that you don't kill people. So little girl Ruthie, don't kill people. She walks away. Then she goes up and stabs the guy twice and kills people. So which is it? You tell her not to kill people, but then you kill people. And it's Supergirl. Supergirl. Was the original Supergirl that bad? It's campy. It's campy. Peter O'Toole is drunk. What's her name? Is the witch. It's very silly. It's very goofy. The guy, Hart Botner, as the male lead is terrible. He's the guy who was Ellis in Die Hard. Hans Bubby. Helen Slater was cute, though. It depends if you like that goofy Tish effects of that time of Supergirl. I rather watch the original 10 times over watching this new one, because the original had a bad, goofy charm. There's charm to the effects. Jared Goldsmith does a great score. Like, okay, Supergirl is not good, but it's charming. Does that make sense? If you watch the trailer, listen to the music by Jared Goldsmith, there's a charm to it. Not good, but it's just a lot of films back in the day have that charm that they don't have nowadays. Jason Momoa's Lobo, he played Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa played Jason Momoa, and he's in the film for like 15 minutes. Holy shit. Thank you, Joe. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. That's really kind of you. Shit. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, man. That's really awesome of you. Thank you. I really wish these DCU films would just stop already, period. I won't take my time because this is pretty generous. So bear with me. But thank you, Joe, so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. So let me restart. I really wish these DCU films would just stop already, period. Pull the plug on any future not needed superhero films. Why they keep doing them, Matt, if they're not making any damn money? Plus, who the hell was asking for a Supergirl movie? God, I wish I could find the interview because the guy acted like such a crybaby, and it's like this is who it's for. This is who it's for. I want to see if I can find it because this will answer your question. Okay. If I could find this. This actually is a good way to answer your question because this is a guy that is kind of with the group. And you just need to listen to this guy and Insufferable. This is who they make it for. So I'll put that back up, but just give me a second. Because this is the tools they make it for.
Moments after.
It would be nice if I didn't have this muted. Yeah.
Seeing the trailer with Millie Alcock, with director Craig Gillespie, with James Gunn and Peter Safran.
Blame the toxic fans and the chuds who refuse to settle for mediocrity.
But I think the movie has merit that really can't be enjoyed in this climate. And that's been my struggle is I didn't think this was the greatest thing ever. I didn't think it was the worst thing ever, but it's a comic book movie, so one must. You can't think a movie is okay in 2026. You can only TikTok and like have hyperbole.
And for some dumb reason, Soy thought it would be a good idea to post this on X, and he's getting absolutely blasted for it. This guy's trying desperately to save James Gunn's DCU because he is in James Gunn's pay books for doing the DCU podcasts. Paramount, your first job is to fire him as James Gunn's balls licker. The influencers couldn't save the movie from reviews, so now they're on to plan B. Blame the audience.
Not a great plan.
How can little girls relate to being a drunk murderer? That's a good question.
I'm way more concerned with the women of tomorrow than them adapting Woman of Tomorrow. And so my focus is I've got the comic. If I want the comic, I want little girls to have a hero. And then the stupidest people were all like, there are female heroes. It was the fucking 21st Marvel movie till we got a female-led superhero film. 21 fucking movies in.
Here comes the male feminist virtue signaling, you guys. Brace yourselves.
I'm proud of DC for doing it their second movie, but of course it's going to have this kind of response. So I was speaking to those people. I'm also speaking to people that are going to see a girl that actually has something to say and actually has an experience and actually has trauma and actually has an eye line of connectivity while still being super.
She's a super drunk bitch. That's what she's super. She's a super drunk bitch who's a bitch and drunk and super shitty. So this soy boy who probably gets fucked in the ass with a rubber condom. Yeah, that's who they make it for their ideals, not for profit. Back in the day, studios made movies for profit. That's why the studios were not closing down unless it was that Heaven's Gate movie that completely fucked up that studio. But this is back in the day. You had Fox still around, Warner Brothers still around and kicking, but they made stuff for this and not for profit. And then you wonder, why are these companies bellying up? Because of idiots like this.
I'm sorry I never related to a goddess from Paradise Island. I think she's awesome. I love that character. I think even that's a better movie. But I don't relate to Wonder Woman. I don't think if I have a daughter, she will at first. She'll be like, cool, a hero. Like she'll play Wonder Woman, but I think Supergirl is more relatable.
What?
So the goddess from Paradise Island is not all that relatable, but the character with godlike powers from another planet is?
All right.
I really just like, I barely touched the internet this week.
He's a pussy. That's terrible. Terrible.
Probably going to need to take another week off after people see the "I'm embarrassed to be a part of the same species as the Chuds" comment.
It's so loud that I'm just pre-exhausted for women and girls getting movies that are okay when I want better for them. And so I feel automatically defensive of like,
So why don't you blame the directors and writers that made shitty films and not the fans who go, that was a really shitty film and they made a shitty film and you're saying it wasn't that great of a film either. But instead of blaming the director and writer that made not a good film, let's blame the people who are also saying it's not a good film. You fucking jag off. Maybe take the one brain cell you have and throw it away because it's not being used. Okay? That one brain cell is wishing to leave the vicinity of your empty fucking skull. And your face looks like someone wiped their ass with it.
like, I want to have all of these things to praise. And so those are coming out louder, even though the movie I thought was okay.
Then why are you attacking the fans? You think that they are doing damage to female-led superhero movies? They're not. They're just a reaction to the real problem, which is the studio. And
Look at this. Crypto saves the day. Fuck Crypto. I want the dog to die. It's a CGI dog anyway. Just kill the fucker. Supergirl, I knew it was going to bomb. Everyone knew it was going to bomb because Supergirl was never a popular character. Supergirl was never that popular of a character in comics and never sold well. And then Lantern, don't get me started on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, to answer your question, Joe, thank you so much for that. That's why I wanted it to let go, because that was very generous. Why do they keep doing it? Because no one ever wants to admit they're wrong. That's why. No one wants to admit they're wrong. That's the hardest thing for someone to do. A corporation, a company, a studio. It is never, ever. Yeah, sorry about that. That was probably my fault with the chops and nuts and stuff. But as I was going to say, I went too close to the microphone. They never want to admit they're wrong. They never want to admit they're wrong. They will be bullheaded. They will be stubborn. They will be pig-headed. They rather believe that they're doing a good moral issue for women or minorities or something else in this day and age and climate. And that, yeah, we lost films, but we did something for the community and we did something for society. Well, Warner Bros. Is already getting bought up and they still don't learn. No one ever learns. No one ever learns from their mistakes. They just keep making it in different ways. And thank you, BA. I don't want to miss this. Thank you. I just realized Helen Slater was in The Legend of Billie Jean with Christian Slater. Yes, she was. She was in Legend of Billie Jean. That's right. But Helen Slater, I easily liked as Supergirl a lot more than the feral kid from Road Warrior, whatever the fuck her name, Millie Alcock. Unfortunate name. But yeah, Uncle Bill, I don't know if you're still in here, but those are the people who are making decisions today. Because he has like a DC podcast that has all the people and interviews with James Gunn and all these stars and stuff. Those are the people studios cater to. And then vice versa, they get them on their podcasts, their shows. So as a DC is, that's who they're catering to. That's the audience they hope to have. Thank you, Drew Reviews. I appreciate that. Supergirl was worse than Superman. I fear Hollywood will learn the wrong lessons from Supergirl bombing. It's not because she's a woman. They fucked up a great comic. If you take out the Batman movies, what are the good DC Universe films of the last 15 to 20 years? 20 years. 2006. You don't have to make me look up what. DC films. Not including Batman, you said. You said not including Batman. Fuck. So so Joker doesn't count? So I'm guessing Joker movie doesn't count because that's Batman related? Because I like the first Joker. It has Bruce Wayne in it. Fuck. So it would count. I like the Suicide Squad from 2021. Does that count? And that was a James Gunn film, and I liked it. It was fun. It was fun. His second Suicide Squad. It's an R-rated. Idris Elba was good. Stallone as King Shark. That was fun. Un-PC, R-rated. More James Gunn's forte. I liked the Suicide Squad. Hey, I asked you for life. I remember when James Gunn was writing and signing stuff about the trauma stuff he was doing. But okay, DC-wise, the only ones I cared about at all, including Batman, was I liked the Batman. I liked the Suicide Squad. I liked Joker. And the first Shazam movie, it was cute, but not one I rewatch. Harmless. The first Shazam movie was harmless. In 20 years, that's 4 I could think of in 20 years. That's not really good, is it? That's it for me. I'm the guy that hates everything, but that's 4 I named. And that's probably more than some here could name. There you go. You liked them more than I did. Well, there you go. See? Coming from the guy that hates everything. Even I named 4. Some of you named maybe 1 or 2. That's pretty bad. Apparently, Jack Nicholson loved the Batman so much he watched it in his mansion multiple times on his big screen. Very, very cool. I'm glad. Hey, I like Jack Nicholson. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, he got a lot of money from it. Like the Batman, Jack Nicholson got a huge payday from that. And it was a good business decision. So yeah, each time you watch it, it probably bought him the mansion he had. Or, the mansion he had was probably from Batman. So each time he watches, like, this is what it bought me. So I don't blame. I would too. if I worked on something that gave me a big mansion, I watch that shit every week too. Like, thank you. Thoughts on James Gunn filling the DC town with his person circle? I mean, that happens with everybody who's in power, frame by frame. Anybody who's in power, director, they always put their friends in it. Rob Zombie would put his wife in a lot of his movies. Tim Burton would put his wife and others in his movies. That's everybody. It's not just James Gunn. Everybody does that. They put their buddies, their friends, their comrades, their wives, whoever, their brother. How many films did Bill Murray get his brother into? I mean, that's everybody. So I don't care as long as they do a good job. You know what I mean? If they do a good job, then it doesn't matter. That's the way I look at it. Trying to see if there's anything about. I think it might be Joker for me. I don't ever really want to go back and watch it. Well, you definitely don't want to go back and watch the second Joker. That's definitely true. You never want to go back and watch the second Joker because if you want to see him just get raped. Well, the person who wrote Supergirl didn't write anything before. She acted like 5 episodes of the Vampire Diaries, and that's it. She didn't write anything before. So you got someone who wasn't much of a writer, who didn't do anything before, to write. And James Gunn, I remember him saying, we're not going to make any films until we have a concrete script. Obviously, they did not, because this script was not concrete. It'd be buried within the concrete with concrete shoes, just dead in the water to flopped, but there's nothing concrete about the script. Joker 2 was a pile of shit, and so it was a pile of shit. Oh, hey there, Anthony. Oh, I said that before, yeah. You know what's funny? Someone asked that before. Yeah, I'm reviewing Supergirl soon, Chibi. Physical game disc, January 2028. I'm not surprised. Frame by frame, I'll explain in the review. I don't want to give everything away. I did record a video on GTA 6 thing that'll be uploaded in a few days or maybe sooner. But I'm not surprised because I didn't hear that news till recently that 2028 they're stopping physical. I'm not surprised. That's normal for companies. I probably won't be buying them then. Fuck that shit. I want something physical. Otherwise, I don't need it. Well, that's something digital is a glorified rental. That's what people have to realize. Digital is a glorified rental. People have to remember that. You're not buying digital, you're renting it. All those movies on PlayStation, all those movies are gone now. So you didn't really own them. Thank you, BA. I don't want to miss this. Jack Nicholson had a mansion on Mulholland Drive next to Marlon Brando. Apparently, when Jack Nicholson sat on his toilet, he could see Marlon Brando in his kitchen try to break into his fridge. Wait, trying to break into Jack's fridge? Wait. Are you saying Jack Nicholson watched Marlon Brando get into his own fridge or break into Jack Nicholson's fridge? Or why would Marlon Brando need to break into his own fridge? Like, did people lock it because they knew he was getting too fat? So they locked the fridge? Well, why would Marlon Brando? I could believe either of those stories. That's the funny thing. Hey, Team Pin, everybody. Sorry if I missed you. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Sorry, we just went on this whole... No, thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, Joe. Thank you so much. You have a good night as well, man. Thank you. Yeah, I've heard the back rooms. Uncle Bill in the chat, he saw it. He wasn't big on it. I vaguely know the viral videos, but I'm not an expert. But I know it made a lot of money, the back rooms. And hey there, Julie. Sorry I missed you. So, Uncle Bill, on Friday, did you still want to do the July, every year, month of July? Or was there any other ideas you had? I was just curious. I just want to make sure if that's what we're going to do on Friday. What about Angry Joe? I don't give a shit about Angry Joe. You're going to hate backrooms, really? So I guess you were not a fan of it either, Andrew. So I'm just taking a moment to kind of settle down from the Supergirl fucking thing. No, Preminator, no. I have not. Nicholson wasn't good. Yeah. I can't. Anthony, me and you need to do something again sometime. That'd be fun. I just don't know what we'd be doing. Yeah, Team Pen, Supergirl. Yeah, I did get that. That review will be up in a few days. I just talked about it for like 30 minutes with the chat. But yeah, Anthony, that'd be cool. I mean, maybe we'd talk like about Silent Hill or something. Like, it'd be cool to talk like a Silent Hill stream or something. Your channel, my channel. Yeah, Anthony from Let's Talk Resident Evil, he's a great guy. Absolutely, Anthony. Yeah. Whenever you want to do it, let me know, man. Because I don't want to feel like I'm bothering people asking on Facebook, because everyone's busy with shit. Uncle Sam. It is the day before 4th of July, yeah. But yeah, I don't think people don't give a shit about Uncle Sam. I mean, Uncle Sam is harmless, but it's not great. I mean, it's harmless. Compared to the films I've seen, it's harmless. It just should have been better because of the people involved. That's, I think, the problem. It should have been better with the talent involved. As I got to hear when I should have got to hear. Oh, Uncle Bill, how did you feel about the Vinegar Syndrome releases? Same with you, Anthony. The Return of Silent Hill is still the worst film I've seen this year. That's still the worst film I've seen this year, yes, is Return of Silent Hill. X-Bart, I'm doing well. Yeah, Uncle Bill, I did have the idea that maybe on the 17th, which is a Friday, maybe we could do a commentary on Aliens for Friday Night Lives, because July 18th is actually the 4th anniversary of Aliens. And I don't think we really talked about Aliens much on Dead Pit. So I thought it'd be cool to maybe on the 17th, we could do a commentary on that. Because it'd be cool to watch that film with the Dead Pit audience and talk about the film for all us women haters. Talk about how much we hate women while we're watching Aliens. Fuck Francis Ford Coppola. It's a piece of shit. Well, Vinegar Syndrome, they released Body Snatchers, the Abel Ferrara one, which I like that one. They released Lady in White. They released I'm Going to Get You Sucker, and then they released I'm Going to Get You Sucker, Lady in White, Body Snatchers. I forget what the fourth one was. What was the fourth one? Well, Premiere, I don't know if we're doing that. Night School, that's what it was. Fucking forgot about Night School. I don't remember Night School. Sorry, I know I'm doing the song of silence now. But yeah, I don't give a shit about the new He-Man. If someone wants to, if request, sure. I don't care about seeing the new He-Man movie. Other than that, I really don't. I mean, I know a number of people keep telling me it's a good film. That doesn't matter to me because it looks like shit to me. It looks like a horrible fucking film, and I mean, if someone wants to request it, fine, but be my guest. But I don't give a shit about that's. I'll give a shit if I get paid. I'll give a shit then. Night School, I don't remember anything about it, to be honest. I don't know if I've even seen Night School. Yeah, I don't know if I've even seen Night School. And I would say, like, the stuff I've seen lately, honestly, it's replaying Manhunt 2. Not In Death, Motionless Zombie. Sony and Microsoft going all digital. I'll probably have to just... I haven't uploaded yet. I probably just have to redo my Grand Theft Auto 6 video I was going to do because all this news on the Sony, thing, now it's out of date. Nicholas Winding reference new film? No, I didn't see the trailer because I don't care. Are you looking for the new Jackass movie? No. From what I understand the movie, it's only a third new footage. And the rest of it is shit you've already seen. So of the film, 1/3 is new footage, 2/3 of it is stuff you've already seen in the other films. Reused, repackaged. So it's like, what, a compilation video with some new footage? Then why would I see that in theaters? Hey there, Callum. Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah, the new He-Man film bombed. I'm not surprised it bombed. Because people aren't really into He-Man nowadays. Clip shows are pointless, unnecessary. Nowadays, yes. Back then, there wasn't really an option to go find these older clips, but now you just find these clips on YouTube, all sort of other platforms and streaming. So nowadays, clip shows are pointless. Back then, it was TV shows had a certain number of episodes they needed to do. Of those episodes, there's so much time put in. It's like, please give us a couple clip shows because they'll be quicker to do the episode, easier to do the episode, give us a little bit of leeway, still give the network their 26 or so episodes a season, but then 2 or 3 clip shows per season gives us a bit of breathing room because we just edit clips from stuff we already did, film a little bit of new stuff, and then continue with the job. It's not really a thing nowadays. Callum, like people keep asking me that. Like this is like the 7th time I've had this question though about PlayStation stopping. I mean, nothing against you. PlayStation stopping selling games physically. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why people are surprised by this. Why are you surprised that a company is stopping physical? This was a long time coming. This was bound to happen. People being surprised. People like me saw this coming for a long time. It was bound to happen sooner or later. What they feel like is they don't want to put money into producing physical copies. They rather save that money. Saving money equals more profit for them, more money in their pocket for them. A lot of people do streaming. A lot of people do download digitally. And they want you to form into those categories. They want you to push your taste, opinions into those digital realm and categories. Not only does it give them more control, because they could edit, repurpose, take away whenever they feel like it, but then they control this old game being sold, which who gives a shit? But they want control, and they know there's enough people. And that's the thing. They know there's enough people who buy digitally, who download it, that they can afford to do this, and in their eyes won't cripple them. This is bound to happen sooner or later. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I've heard, Road Warrior video game. Yeah, I'd like to do a full playthrough of that someday. That game seems hilarious. Favorite game on PS4? I have to think about that. There's a lot of games to pick. Hey there, Liam. Hey there, Hobble1. Hey there, everybody that I missed. Sorry about that. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Games are also getting too powerful for CDs. You literally need 2 CDs to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, PS5 can play 4Ks. So 4Ks will have more information on them. So then you could possibly put more information. But they don't want to do it. They don't want to put the money into it. They want to be cheap. They want to cut corners. That's why Stream Factory doesn't do quality control. They cut corners. And they think they have an audience that will just pay and buy it and not complain about it. Eat it. Eat it some more. These corporations don't want you to own dick anymore. Yeah, exactly. I wish if I thought about this earlier, I would have asked Anthony to come on here to talk about this. It'd be fun to talk back and forth with someone on it. But yeah. Control. Cutting corners, being cheap with stuff, and control. Again and again and again. There's not anything new. It's not anything new. It's tale as old as time. Pork Chop Express Productions. No one has requested those. No. Gozer neither. I don't want to watch either franchise again. I want to watch a franchise I actually like. GTA 6 will make a lot of money. It will make a lot of money. That's the truth. I mean, what the hell? What is a game changer nowadays? That's a whole other conversation. But it will make a ton of money. It absolutely will make a ton of money. But in game changer, again, what was the last game that was a game changer? I mean, let's be honest about that. Again, what was the last one that was a game changer? Because I sure can't think of what that would have been. Minecraft. How long ago was that? Red Dead Redemption 2. How long ago was that? Like, how long ago was this? So a long ass time is what I'm getting at. A long ass fucking time. It's been a while. To cue that song. It's been a while. Trying to see. Just someone's asking about this. Actually, shit, I don't think I could share with this. WatchMojo.com crashed out. No, what happened with that? I don't watch Mojo, so no, I do not know. I don't follow Watch Mojo. I'm not the type of guy that follows Watch Mojo. I'm sorry. I can't remember the last Watch Mojo video I saw, to be honest. Someone was asking about this. I'm trying to... So if you wonder what I'm doing here, get away. No, not that one. Get away. Yeah, someone's asking like my favorite games. Like this is the list here. Favorite games. Like that's the list. Can I even make this? I can a little bit. There you go. Oh, I don't know if Anthony's still in here, but I was going to show him the list as well. But how old is GTA 6? Is not out yet. How old is GTA 6? GTA 6 ain't out yet. Well, from the top left onward, yeah, it's topsters.org. So you go from the top left and you go right, and then the second, the third, and the fourth. I never played Prince of Persia. So it's Silent Hill 2 original, Resident Evil 4 original, Dead Space 2, Metal Gear Solid, Turtles in Time, Cold Fear, Die Hard Arcade is up there. Original Dead Space, Silent Hill 4, Manhunt, Doom 3, Super Mario Odyssey and Galaxy, Alan Wake. That's Uncharted. The best Reddit thing, Escape from Butcher Bay, Silent Hill Homecoming, Wolverine, BioShock, etc. That's Serious Sam there. Max Payne, someone asked, like, what's the game I like to replay? Max Payne. That's the arcade game, Ninja Turtles. Yeah. just to show a little bit of that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Pork Chop. Yeah, he does look like Millhouse. Hey, Stretch Bruno, how you doing, man? Sorry I missed it. How's it going with you, man? Gozer, I don't really have a pick between the two. They're both fine. But yeah, I don't have a pick. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have a pick. Silent Hill 1 I enjoy. I grew up with the game. Silent Hill 1. I played that back in the day. Came out late 90s. I played it 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. I was on a farm in Iowa. Had not played a game like that before. Really enjoyed the atmosphere. I really enjoy the snow. I like that you can never see clearly in the nighttime or in the snow. I thought that was really cool for its time. The sound effects, the music, the design. The combat is dodgy, but that's because you're not playing a special forces or a cop. You're just playing a regular guy, a dad. That didn't bother me. And most of the time, you're just running from enemies anyway. I think there's some good creepy set pieces. The alleyway, the way the camera kind of follows and goes up and then follows behind him, I thought that was very ingenious for the time. I thought that the set pieces in the school, the phone answers, your daughter's crying for help, moments like that are really good and spooky. Well, it worked out for them for the better though, because actually, like Spielberg doing Jaws, technical limitations, you hide the shark and it worked out for the better. Same with Silent Hill, because it made it creepier, because you hear something coming and you don't know what, and then pop, there it goes. Pork Chop going overboard is worse. I never played the Stalker games. Don't own them, never played them. Yeah, never played the Stalker games. Alexander Clifton, hello there. Hope you're doing well. It's Pat is worse. Yeah, Team Pin, that's true. I mean, everything in Supergirl sucked. Favorite film similar to Jaws? I don't know. I'd have to think about that, Pork Chop. Have to think about that. Its Pet was ahead of its time. It should only thing it should be ahead of is a car, and then it gets run over. That's the only thing it should be ahead of. Premiere, you already know my favorite Michael Biehn film. Yeah, like you already know the answer to that. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1, I got the PS5 collection that has it in there. I have not played that yet. I do want to play that sometime to see how it looks, how it works. But I'm still keeping my PS1 copy. But I have it in that collection. I'd like to give that a try sometime. But Silent Hill is my favorite video game franchise. Definitely my favorite video game franchise is Silent Hill. Time is Jim Michael Bean's podcast. I've seen clips, but not the full podcast. So just clips. No, Aliens was always my favorite premiere. I like I'm going to use Sucker. I don't need a 4K of it. I like the film, but I can't remember the last time I've seen the film. So I like it, but I will only pick up a film if I know I'm going to be rewatching it quite a bit. if it's a film that I'm going to rewatch once, I like the film, but then it's going to be put into a drawer for like 3 years, I don't need to pay 40, $50 for that. You know what I mean? So I like the film. I don't need to pick it up anytime soon. So as much as I like it, I'm very, very picky with stuff. I like both great. I don't know. I like both Wayne's World. I'll pick Wayne's World. Devin, hello there. Bobby, I saw you in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Bobby. Canada Day. Any thoughts on Canada for your fans north of the border? It's Canada's fault. Sorry you have a shitty leader. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, how is it in Canada? I've heard, I keep hearing split things. Some say it's better than the US, some say it's not as good as the US. So how is it truly in Canada? That's cool, Bobby. Good to hear. No, I've never seen Trailer Park Boys. Oh, for you, time to watch. Okay, gotcha. Favorite Michael Biehn film other than Aliens? Probably The Terminator. Really less freedom. Interesting. Lot never saw. Did you requested the Muppet Babies team and No, I did not get requested that. I did not get requested that, no. Oh, great. You're in Canada as well? What towel to use to cover console PS2 to keep dust off? I would do this. Oh, thank you, Chibi. That'd be very kind of you. Thank you. Bobby, what I would do is find a shirt you don't use anymore and use that for your console. Because like if there's a shirt you don't use anymore, what you do is you put the console in the shirt, because then on the sides you could press down over the whatever's hanging off it, so it makes this so everything's covered. Because you put a towel, the sides may still be covered with dust and stuff, but if you put a whole shirt inside the shirt and then you crease the ends, then even on the sides the dust won't go in. Oh no, she was trapped and observing everything that was happening, obsession. That's why she would have those spastic reactions. Like when she's first kissing the guy and then she's like, ah, and she screams. It's because it was her. And then it regained control again. And then in the bed when she's like, please kill me, she even said, it's asleep. And then she obviously knew what was going on. She wasn't asking, why is this happening? What's happening? So she obviously knows what's going on or has certain understanding. So I think she was trapped and saw everything. Attack of the Killer Condoms. Never saw that one. Never saw Attack of the Killer Condoms. But yeah, coming up will be some reactions for Dinobot, revisiting Manhunt 2, That's thanks to Alan. So I'm revisiting that game. Only this will be with better picture and sound. Supergirl, of course, among other requests, will be coming up soon. Oh, hey there, Dins. Oh, hey there. How's it going? No, no one ever requested any other Stranger Things season 5. No, no one has requested that. Hey there, Mark. How's it going, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. But how's it going with you, Mark? I haven't heard from you in a bit, but hope you're doing okay. Thanks once again for the past request. I do appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you. Same with everyone else. Thank you. Good. That's good to hear. I understand that. I definitely understand that. You don't have to share anymore because I know that's personal stuff, but I understand. I perfectly understand that. Definitely understand that. Trust me. Hobble 1, as long as they get requested. I have not been requested a re-review of The Hitcher, but yeah, that'd be great to revisit. After finally put this 4K into The Hitcher into, I'll use my PS5 for that and watch it on there. Special Needs Revolt. I've never heard of it. I mean, the title kind of tells what it is, but Scott Eastwood, I'm indifferent to him as an actor. I have no strong thoughts one way or the other. One way or the other, I have no strong thoughts on him. It's like, whatever. Nothing against the guy, I just have no strong thoughts on the guy. Just want to make sure on stuff going on here. Okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure on stuff. To Brian Borneo, I don't know if you're still in here. You said you sent in a reaction to a playlist. There's no link to the playlist. So if you want to email me or Facebook me the actual link to the playlist, because it just says reaction to the playlist, but there is no link to the playlist, so I don't know what playlist you mean. So if you're still in here, Facebook, whatever, email, whatever, just send me the link to the playlist. Otherwise, I won't know if he's still in here. Oh, and if he's not, I'll try to message him on PayPal. Well, thank you, Pork Chop. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Out of Order, 1984. I didn't say I quite liked it. I remember saying it was okay, but I wouldn't say I quite liked it. I didn't mind it. I mean, maybe I'd give like a 3 out of 5 stars, maybe. If somewhere in there. But yeah. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, see, Thomas Howell, underrated. Well, as long as we're not talking Soul Man. Or for some people, it would be for Soul Man. For some, it's their favorite movie. I'm not a fan of Soul Man. Not funny enough. Did I see Gods of Egypt? Yeah, it sucked. It was shitty. It was lame and shitty. But I guess I'll end it here. Seems like it's dying down a bit in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. Probably the next time I'll stream will be on Friday. I'll be joined by Uncle Bill and Stuntman Mark. It will be on this channel as well as theirs, but feel free to stop by in the chat. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Shout out once again to Psycho Hobo, Koyana, Citizen 333, BA, Joe. Thank you guys for your kindness and generosity. I really do appreciate it with the super chats. I'm very, very thankful for that. Thank you so much. But take care, everyone. Have a good night. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye for now. Later.